Well, first of all, thank you. Very nice to meet you again. I think it's several times we met all around the world. And I think here this year in India, I think there's a lot of focus on the India market overall. And I think as India is coming more and more on the global stage, India is definitely the place to be. And if you see it from the automotive industry perspective, it has had great growth over the last years. And I think if you come here to the Schaeffler booth, we have had a major transformation over the last 1 year. First with the acquisition of Koovers. You can see the Koovers, which is the largest B2B e-commerce platform here in India, as well as with the integration of Vitesco, which is broadening the Schaeffler product portfolio beyond the foundation business, which we had a highly mechanical, going now into the electronics. And so with that being said, Schaeffler aftermarket has also changed our say name from automotive aftermarket to vehicle lifetime solutions, which now covers from product segmentations from two-wheelers, passenger vehicles, CV and tractor, as well as making sure we cover also going into the service brand as well with the Rep Expert, as well as the Koovers brand. So Schaeffler wants to be a holistic player in the total aftermarket ecosystem. Sure. I mean, I think similar to what the Prime Minister mentioned, I think sustainability is at the heart of our business. Globally, by 2040, we want to be carbon neutral. I think we are taking steps to get there from many different aspects, from our manufacturing footprint, how we source materials, for example, green steel, for example, and then also in our products. So if you look at our product development, very soon we're launching full e-axles and e-mobility systems also here in the Indian aftermarket and also broader Asia Pacific as well. So e-mobility, of course, it's a buzz line at the moment, but it definitely is starting to make inroads into the Indian market. And I believe Schaeffler is fully prepared to support whether it's the ICE vehicles or the full hybrid or e-mobility applications. Yeah, so if you look globally, and of course these numbers are fully published as Schaeffler is a public list as well as India is also public listed. So India market is around 5% of our global sales. But if you look at Asia Pacific, we have three sub-regions. We have India, we have Japan and Southeast Asia, and then we have Korea. Now India is representing around 35% of our total Asia Pacific business, and definitely is one of our fastest growing markets. And from a Schaeffler standpoint, we are investing more and more into new expanding factories, of course, with different acquisitions. And so India is definitely one of the heart of our growth stories of Asia Pacific in the next years to come. Well, definitely, India market is developing as many different markets. First from technology-wise, I think technology, India is going also into the e-mobility front, and Schaeffler is also following that wave. If you look at it from, not to go into the politics and those things, but definitely India is in the spotlight. And, I think from the growth of India, how India is positioned in Asia Pacific, I think it's a great story to tell. And seeing the excitement of the India market, I lived in China, and I compare it to China to that sense where the energy is here, the energy, the buzz, everyone wants to be in India. And I'm glad that Schaeffler has over many decades have been in India, and I think we know India market, and we have a very strong team here to support that. Now, coming to the second part of your question, from the aftermarket standpoint, definitely from the aftermarket, Schaeffler has been one of the leaders in the aftermarket, and not only from the aspect of just selling our products to the market, but also equipping the mechanics with these skills and the tools in order to support the ecosystem. And I think it's really important that we also give back, also from our CSR activities that we have, in order to support the market which we're have invested in and also benefiting from as well. Well, I think the India aftermarket, I think if you look over last year, the number of applications in the market is tremendously expanding, and I think that offers great opportunities for companies like Schaeffler. And so, as I mentioned, the vehicle lifetime solutions, we don't only want to focus on the passenger vehicles, but we also want to cover commercial vehicles, tractors, as well as two-wheelers. Two-wheelers is something that we maybe weren't so active in the past, but with the integration of Vitesco, we bring in new products such as the NOx sensors or even ejectors, so products where we didn't have in the past. We now can offer that across all sectors, and this for me makes it very, very exciting. I mean, definitely. When we look at our planning for the year, every 2 years, this is the one event where we say, "Hey, we have to be at." And I think is one aspect is to showcase Schaeffler. What have we done over the last years by adding on new products and those things, but also to be present. I mean, I think Schaeffler brand, also being a public listed company, we have to be present, and this is the most important show, and that's why Schaeffler Group has to be here. And last but not least, I mean, I think it's also important that our customers here. I mean, finally, why we're here is for our customers. And as a leading motion technology company, we want to offer more and more to our customers here in the India market so that we can really take care of their needs and also support this ecosystem of a highly attractive market.